I met my husband when I was 16 years old, and we dated for 2.5 years. We got married, we had our daughter, we bought our first home, and everything was going along wonderfully. I had gotten a new job, and everything was great. 2 years after, I got pregnant with my son, Daniel Paul. When he was born, the doctors told us that he was mentally retarded, that he would have a lot of medical problems. I suffered a nervous breakdown after he was born. When he was in the hospital, I would cry myself to sleep. I would wake up fearful, fear of the future that would grip me. And I thought our life was over. What were we going to do? What was going to happen? How am I at the age of 22? My husband was 24. How are we going to raise a handicapped, a mentally retarded child? I thought our life was over, and I wanted to put him in a home. But my husband said, we're taking him home. Not just because he's sick means he has any less right to live, that we're taking him home. I know statistics show that homes with a special needs child ends up in divorce just because of the strain on the marriage. But we had marital problems, we had financial problems, we had the usual problems that a marriage would have. And then to compound it, you have raising a special needs child. Daniel Paul, he had, when he was growing up, he had behavioral problems. I couldn't go to visit anybody. He would hit, he would pinch, he would kick, he would slap. My husband got saved, and he said he wants to go to church. And we had to find somebody to take care of Daniel Paul. And it was challenging because he had behavioral problems. And we couldn't find anybody. We took him to church the first week, the second week, and instantaneously the behavior stopped. And he calmed right down.
Give me a hug.
And he's a loving boy. He loves people. He likes to hug. He likes to kiss. He's very close to his sisters and me and my husband. He's a very loving, contented boy. The big challenge we have right now is him walking. In 2010, he injured his ankle. We don't know how, but he injured it. And from 2010 till now, 7 years later, he's been injuring it more frequently and more severely. And that's the biggest challenge we have right now, is him being able to walk. And we're really, really praying for a miracle with his foot. Baby, when DP was a baby. Our son has taught us unconditional love. He has taught our family unity, togetherness, oneness, love. Without him in our family, I guarantee you our life would have took a different turn. It would have been more selfish. It would have been about our own needs and our own wants and our own ways. I heard somebody say, God chooses, instead of seeing it as, oh God, what have I done? That you've given me a handicapped child. what have I done? Is it a curse? Is it a generational curse? Is it something that I've done wrong, that you're punishing me? Instead, you see it from the opposite, that God chooses special parents, that He saw something in my husband and I, that He chose us to raise him, that it's not a punishment, it's actually a privilege. Say hi. Are you shy?